go.
All right. One of our favorite followers on Twitter, King Josiah. NBA trade deadline is
one of our favorite follows.
Yeah,
maybe we'll get a follow one day.
Yeah,
do I not follow y'all?
Maybe. Yeah, I feel like we do. I feel like we do. He hits us back. We're basketball. He retweets us a bunch. Don't worry. I'm not worried about that.
But y'all keep doing what you do. I can multitask, as you guys already know.
Okay. We have a lot to talk about. I have a couple questions about the Lakers, of course. But first things first, Halliburton, Sabonis, the big swap of the day. Hield also going to Indiana.
Weird.
What? Why?
So, yeah, I follow you guys for sure. But I saw that as I was
legend. In your face, bro.
In the face. No, I saw that I was driving over here to do it, and I'm just like, I thought Halliburton was going to be a guy that the Kings really valued. And
17 assists? Bro, come on.
And me and Tyrese connected via social a couple years ago, and I'm just a big fan of everything he does, too, just in terms of social justice, things like that, using his platform. But it's like this is a guy that the Kings could really build around for the years to come. He was starting to show flashes of greatness, he balling against the Lakers, doing a lot of good stuff. So not really sure how Sabonis translates and helps his squad. Obviously, I think they're building around De'Aaron now, and that's not a bad way to go either. And they got Justin Holiday, too, in the trade, if I'm not mistaken.
Lamb, and Jeremy Lamb. They got pieces.
They got
a second, which could get you a lot these days.
Well, let's be real. They ain't contending for no championships anytime soon anyway, so.
Or ever, maybe.
Yeah. We always ask, every time we have a basketball person on our show, I always ask them, and look, we're Longhorns guys. I love Bamba. Yeah. Do you think in our lifetime we'll see the Magic or Kings win the championship?
No, I maybe Magic more likely than Kings, but the Kings have been a poverty franchise for a long time since the C-Web, Mike Bibby days.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think ever since the Maloof brothers dipped out, because the Maloofs did it right.
Yeah.
100%. I played ball with Mike Bibby's cousin Ryan Walcott, and even when we went out to the Palms in Vegas and stuff, we were treated like his name was Ryan Bibby when we were in Vegas. Like that's what.
Bro, yeah,
but
100%.
Many a great times. Maloofs definitely took care of dudes. Don't know if that current the current ownership has the team's best interest in mind. Because Sacramento's a pretty good city. Obviously, it's not San Francisco or Oakland, but you
it's
can go
fine.
turn out there
you're
on
not
occasion.
far away. Look, you're not that far from Los Angeles. People make it seem like it's in the middle of Arkansas. Nothing against Arkansas, but they think or South Dakota. But it's real. You're close to every major city in California.
It's
Cali. Yeah,
and
counts.
I like what Sabonis and Fox can do together. And again, we're Longhorns, so we've seen Mitchell play. We've seen Halliburton play up live and close in person too. But Davion Mitchell. MB3, who I still have some faith in. I hate when guys give up on guys so early.
They're so young. It's so crazy to me. Guys would be like 23, 24, and it's like, oh, he's done. Like, what?
Wiggins just made his
first All-Star team.
But Wiggins, and it's tough because Wiggins is the number one pick, so he's held at a different standard.
True.
But
Yeah.
Wiggins has been consistent his whole career. It's funny, I do a show with Gilbert Arenas, and I was telling Gil a couple months ago, I think Wiggins is going to be an All-Star, man. He had a true shooting percentage around 60% at that point. I don't know if it's veered off a little bit, so I'm not going to sit here and lie and pretend like I'm the biggest Warriors fan. I'm not. But just to see the way that he's played and developed in his game, and it was tough, coming in the league. And I'm a big LeBron guy, but even me,
Best.
damn, LeBron not hitting you when you get drafted. Imagine you go to the Cavs and you're just like, oh, LeBron's coming back and not even a call. And obviously LeBron knew he was going to make moves, but I think he's always played with that chip on his shoulder, and I'm happy to see him now. Happy he got vaxxed too, because obviously, I'm triple boosted,
weird.
recognized. But just happy that he did the things necessary, and I'm sure he appreciates it now too because he's an all-star. So get that all-star bag.
He would have missed half the games. I mean, look, it's a certain shit because I love watching Kyrie play, but we miss half of that. That Nets thing is all of a sudden absolute. Yeah. I really feel
Kyrie's like the Frank Ocean of basketball. Maybe you see him
it's
sometime,
a wild
maybe you
comp.
But we've talked about this too, me and Gil. It's are the Nets deliberately tanking now so they can finish in the bottom half of the East and have more road games and home games? Are things going to shift up? It seems like we're close to we had that Omicron variant kind of doing damage, but it seems like, spring, summer's coming back up.
Yeah.
Biden's going to be like, all right, open stuff back up, and maybe Kyrie will be able to play all the games. And we'll see what happens with the whole Harden situation, which is tough because when, Harden came last year, it was like, all right, these guys are going to run the league for the next few years. Obviously, that's not the case. KD's big-ass foot basically stopped him from getting a championship last year. But the team didn't really need to do much to improve. They just needed all those guys to play and be healthy. So obviously KD's been out.
But that's an issue for KD, though. That's the issue now. Is you can't win a championship when your guy's playing 50 games a year.
I mean, you can as long as that squad is healthy for the playoffs. What KD did coming off the Achilles is honestly, I don't think we give the man enough credit and respect.
Biblically good, yeah.
Because that was back in the day, career's done. We saw what it did to Kobe's career, and obviously Kobe's a little bit older than KD when it happened. But for KD to come back and almost play at a higher level, adjust his game to not deal with it, But, yeah, I'm not even a Nets fan, and you want to see that squad. I'm a big fan of seeing guys play healthy, so you want to see that squad play at 100%.
I mean, look, if they were going to do what they did, you bring in Harden, you have Blake Griffin come in, who's like not obviously Blake of old, but he's still got a little bit in the tank. You have Kyrie, you have KD. If we're going to throw a whole hoopla, be pissed off about this, we might as well at least see the guys play.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see. But I know Morey and Harden got their situation going on. We'll see.
Like, I mean, first of all, what Embiid and Harden can do together offensively, bro. What is this? Is this a crazy take? Harden's the best offensive player of all time.
I wouldn't tweet that if I were you.
I'm not. Okay, you're not going to retweet that?
Happen. I mean, I don't think he's better than Steph.
Okay.
And probably not better than LeBron either, where LeBron can average 50 if he wants to. I think he just chooses not to because he wants to be a team guy and get everybody involved. But Harden has major game. I think, Harden gets a lot of criticisms, obviously, with the situation with the Rockets and that how that played out. But he can still ball, and I think he's going to get his mind right and his head right. And when he's putting up like 22 and 10 right now, which is pretty phenomenal. Just
leading the assist. He's scoring title.
Which is wild.
It's a nice way of you telling me I'm high as a kite over here, but like I don't think it's too far off.
I've seen tweets like that go out into the Twitterverse, and I know I'm going to look at it and it may be like 3,000 retweets on it, but it'll be like 10 retweets and like 2,900 fucking
comments. Be like,
everybody you can think of under the sun. Telling you put the drugs down.
We had another wild trade this morning too, right? CJ McCollum going to the Pels.
Yeah, like what do they do? Like what's going on? Like,
Dame to the Lakers. Figure it out.
Okay,
make it work. Rob Pelinka, get on the phone.
Do you feel for Russ at all?
Yeah, I love Russ. Russ is a UCLA guy.
Yeah, right.
And I think Russ is in his head, man, because he's a phenomenal player. We've seen only got to average multiple triple doubles in a career. And the thing about Lakers Nation, I've seen it. I'm a LeBron guy, so I've been here almost 4 years now. Is that Lakers Nation will rip you apart if you're not delivering.
Kill you.
But it's like being, a gladiator. They'll love you too if you go out and ball.
100%.
So seen it with KCP, seen it with Danny Green, saw it a lot with Kuz. And you got to be tough mentally to get there. It looks like Russ is kind of even like the shots he's missing and stuff. You can just tell he's in his head a little bit. But Russ is also a guy that improves as the season goes along. So he's shown flashes of the Russ of old at times.
When he was on the Wizards, he improved in the second half, and the Rockets too. He's just got to get acclimated a little bit. And this team also hasn't been healthy.
And you talk about LeGM, and people are like, oh, LeGM, ha, ha, ha. It's like LeGM, when you want to call him LeGM, he at least has 2 championships and multiple finals appearances as LeGM. So if your franchise is not doing that, what are we talking about here?
No, 100. I mean, look, you build around him, and you'll build around him until he retires.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the 100% the game.
But just to say, LeBron knows what he's doing. So LeBron and AD were very conscious when that move was made. Obviously,
they want to win.
It hasn't played out like it's supposed to. But I know I saw a quote recently. LeBron was like, "Yo, we can be like that Buck squad that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 100%.
Started slow, pick it up." So. It's sad as a Lakers fan because, especially Lakers Nation, you get crushed when the team loses, and you get it from everybody, right? Even the shitty teams are going to come out of the woodwork.
It's all they talk about on ESPN.
So you want to win, and, especially Warriors fans who are super annoying, but, shout out to Klay coming back. Gotta love that. But I think LeBron and AD know what they're doing. They haven't been healthy. We haven't seen Kendrick Nunn. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, when's the Kendrick Nunn, Oladipo? Can we see these guys play soon? Like,
he's got best season tickets. He got the Jack Nicholson package. Like, got to get out there and get some buckets. We've been waiting.
They show him on Celebrity Row every time. The Kendrick Nunn, all right. Basketball though, football. We know you love football too. Talk to us. What are you feeling? What's your head saying? What's your heart saying? Because we're finding a lot of people's head and hearts are disagreeing these days.
So this is the thing. I was talking to a buddy of mine before Burrow played in the AFC Championship. There's no way Burrow's going to fucking go to the Super Bowl. O-line wasn't where it needed to be. I know they gave up like 9 sacks to the Titans the previous week. He pulled it out. I like Joe Burrow, man. I don't think he's going to beat the Rams, but I like Joe Burrow as a human being. His story going from obviously Ohio State, going over to LSU, winning the Natty, stunning on his haters, smoking cigars in places where there's no smoking going on.
Yeah.
Not allowed, still doing it. White privilege, it's all gravy. But I just think this Rams squad, but also being in LA is going to be, I throw some zingers out every once in a while.
Okay, you're funny, man.
I think this Rams squad being in LA is going to be interesting to see. Like, normally you're a Super Bowl, you go to another city.
Yeah.
You hunker down in the hotel. I don't know what impact being home is going to have on it. Also being home, everybody's asking you for tickets now. Where if you go Tampa or somewhere obscure, it's like you're still going to get ticket requests, but not as much as you can get in your hometown.
It's a great
point.
So
that's not going to really benefit them as much as people think because LA, it's going to be way too turned. Are these guys,
I literally texted everybody now. I was like, don't overthink it. Be at the bungalow in Santa Monica at 10 a.m. Just get online.
Yeah. You guys know. Oh, I'm in my heydays, turning up days. Bungalow first open.
You still got it,
we
bro.
saw Mahomes there one day.
Bungalow, you had to be there. You know, most clubs 10:30. Bungalow, you had to be like 9:15. You're still waiting a good 30, 45 minutes to get in. Then you get in. Playlist not that great.
No.
Ambiance solid. They can mix in some hip hop every once in a while. I don't know if they've changed the format at all. Shout out to the Fairmont though, great hotel.
I think it would get too turned if they had good music. Honestly,
Bro, my parents were like, yeah, we're staying in this place called the Fairmont. I just never put 2 and 2 together because I'm always drunk as a skunk by the time I get there and I'm online. And they put them like right next to it. And my mom is like, why is the music so loud? And my dad's like, you guys know this place? But oh yeah, I go there all the time.
If you come to LA, that's amateur hour if you
Staple.
stay at the Fairmont. Like,
yeah, shout out
unless
to
you like to
shout
turn
out to
up.
my family.
If
No
you're in your
good.
20s or 30s, Fairmont's a spot. Go ahead and get what's the spot next door? The Huntley. Like Huntley's
Yeah.
a little bit more low key. If
Where do you
don't
like
want
to
the
turn
music. I don't turn up anymore. I'm Woodland Hills, just holding it down.
hold it down.
Target, love a good discount. We got a
He's killing it on the mic and Twitter.
we got
We
a
got to
new
hold that out from
Amazon store. Shout out Jeff Bezos. They came in with the good produce.
Yeah.
But it's slowly but surely declining. But we're fiends, so he set us up good. Had great coupons. Was there every day. Ooh, meat department was lovely.
When are you going to be mayor of Woodland Hills? It's like
I could honestly, I may
you might be. That was a great sales pitch right there,
but
naturally.
I mean, if you start digging up tweets, I'm screwed. So
Hey.
definitely said some crazy shit in my time.
I got to delete my Facebook. I feel you.
I feel like, isn't there like a couple of like WWE superstars that are like state representatives now? Isn't Kane like a
Yeah,
a
anti-vax
congressman or
Kane
something?
over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get
It's not
boosted.
the opposite of what you were like 5-10
Get your
minutes ago.
boosted.
Yeah, get your
Learn from Andrew Wiggins. Kyrie, come home.
Yeah, all right.
Get that vax, play every game, get the bag.
What are you trying to plug out here?
Plug out here, nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just
He's
walking
the
around in
plug.
circles trying to see who wants to interview me, who recognizes me.
Hey, I saw you,
That's pretty
man. I
much
got
it.
you.
I saw y'all with the Miz, really respected.
Yeah.
You guys are smart because you're not just relegated to this table right here. You're gonna go out there and get it.
Yeah.
Run up on
we
people.
grind.
You know, security may bother you at some point. Just nod, say okay,
Cool.
and then keep doing what you're doing. Like,
100%, man. NBA champion, and you're good. And then you're good.
oh, LeBron. Never root against LeBron, but if I had to, I feel like I don't want the Warriors win because that's gonna be annoying as shit.
Yeah.
So let's hope Nets, maybe Bucks repeat.
The Suns got a chance.
Suns, yeah. I love CP3 and Book and that squad. So,
My Bulls' future sucks.
if Caruso comes back, was he out another couple
That's
weeks?
where we're going with Caruso.
Caruso's the go.
No, he's great.
This is the thing about Bulls fans that's annoying as shit. When Lakers fans were telling you how great Caruso was, you guys were like, oh, you're gassing up, you're hyping up.
Yeah.
2 weeks of Caruso in Chicago, you ready to build a
Losing their
statue.
minds, yeah.
Move the
Now
MJ
he's
statue
he's
over.
Mike Ditka now.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
show some respect. We know what we're talking about.
Him and Ball coming back would be great.
I know. Lonzo's a man.
Awesome. Well, cheers to the mics, man. Great having you on, brother. Josiah Johnson, the best follow on Twitter. Go follow him.
Wait,
King
what do
Josiah.
you y'all have to say something too, right?
Oh,
Something about the
yeah.
charity
Oh
show?
yeah.
Hit your free throws because they're free.
Hit your free throws because they're free.
We out you. We love you.